Greetings. This is Attorney Della, D-E-L-L-A, Welch, W-E-L-C-H. I'm a California attorney, and the topic today is, what should I do if there's way too loud music being played and I have a HOA, a homeowners association? Well, there are restrictions that apply. The first thing you need to do is go to your homeowners association and obtain a copy of the rules and see if there is a rule that restricts such noise. And then if there is, you need to fill out a complaint. Some homeowners associations do have forms that you can use. Another thing that you can do is to contact your local police department and tell them of the noise. And if you have the police come out, ask them to prepare a formal police report, and this can be used and given to your homeowners association to support your position that the noise is too loud. Now, by law, the courts ask that the homeowners association follow their own rules and be fair and be reasonable. You may want to review the case of Ironwood, I-R-O-N-W-O-O-D, versus Solomon. And in this case, the court ruled that the board must follow its own standards and procedures. Now, you need to have a definition of nuisance. A public nuisance is an activity that interferes with the use and enjoyment of another residence. Nuisance complaints are fact-specific, not just one-time incidents. The noise must be such as to be an ongoing problem. The noise must be such as to offend an average person, not someone that is hypersensitive, or the noise being simply an annoyance. It must be an ongoing type of thing. You need to get the address of where the noise is taking place. Many times there are places that have the gang culture and rap music, and this is a bad influence. Now, there's one thing that is very helpful to you, and that is your homeowner association rules. Some of them say that homeowners shall not make or allow excessive noise to be made or other activities inside or outside of their home which disturbs the quiet enjoyment and a noise or interferes with the rights and comforts and conveniences of another. So that is a sample rule. You'll have to see your individual HOA to find a copy of their rules. Now, you can talk to several of the other residents of your particular HOA area, and there's a form that you can use. It's on the web, and it's called a declaration form. It's MC-030. So you can Google this form. It's a blank declaration form. And you can write on the declaration, I, the undersigned, have personal knowledge of the following and could competently testify of the following if called as a witness in court as being true and correct under penalty of perjury under the laws of the state of California. Then you can state where you are a resident of, and then you can state what loud music you heard, and that you request the board to take action to stop this loud music late at night, and sometimes it's profane music. Then you must also state that you are over 18 years of age. Then there's a place where you date the form and then you sign it. And you can get declarations from those people that are your friends in the association, and you can submit those to the board. So you can submit to the board a copy of your complaint. You can submit to the board a copy of your declarations. And if you call the police, you can submit a copy of your police report. Then you may be asked to attend a meeting. And in preparation for the meeting, you may want to go to your local law library to review various references. Also, you can go online. There's many different articles written by attorneys about notices that are required for the HOA to have information about the rule being violated. And you're essentially building your case. Another option you have in California, you can dial 211, and they may inform you of low-cost legal clinic or volunteer clinics where you can get help. Or if you just Google HOA noise and images, and a lot of this law and information will come forward. But the main thing is you need to do something, and then you can ask for the board of your particular HOA to have maybe 10 or 15 minutes to present your case. And I recommend that you go with a summary of handouts, with a copy of your complaint, with a copy of the particular HOA rule that was violated, a copy of the police report. You may contact the police to get a copy of the police report to indicate what police reports you have made. And then you can go with supporting declarations. You may want to tell the board, let me take you back to this date where there was such extreme noise, which was an interference with the use and enjoyment of my property, and show that it was an ongoing type of thing. And then present your facts. These are very fact specific. You have to build your case. And then describe to them the law of nuisance. And then another thing to remember, California has a penal code. And there's certain penal code sections that are important. California Penal Code 372 and 373A states that a public nuisance is a misdemeanor, and the code defers to the police department to go ahead and do the complaint. There's some other code sections that are important. There's California's Civil Code 5905 that requires the board to have fair and expeditious procedures. The minimum requirements are stated in California Civil Code 5910. In order to fine a homeowner, the board must comply with the requirements California Civil Code 1363H. So you can go to Google and you can just Google California Civil Code 5905. So there's a lot of information available on Google. And as you conclude your presentation, after you've presented your declarations and your police report, do a summary and demand a verdict. Say that you have shown there's substantial evidence to establish a claim for public nuisance and a violation of the HOA rules, and they need to enforce their rules, and ask them to fine the person that's the offender or to evict such a person. So there's a lot of information.